Hello once again, friends, and welcome back to Plot Hole Productions. I'm your host, Nate Slater, and this is the Comic Drop, where we here at Plot Hole Productions keep you, the viewer, updated and informed of what's brand new, what's hitting the shelves soon, and what's worth keeping an eye on. So, let's get right into it. Today we're going to start with Marvel. First up from Marvel, we have Avengers Forever 15. This is the conclusion of the Avengers Forever title series and is the end of Jason Aaron's run on the Avengers Assembled Omega. This, as far as we know, has two variants, one colored Alex Ross variant and a 1 in 100 black and white sketch variant. Next from Marvel, we have Amazing Spider-Man 18, the second print. You guys liked it so much, they brought it back to print for a second printing. Also from Marvel, we have Hellcat number 1. This is the first appearance of Sleepwalkers, and it looks to have at least one variant cover. We also have Hulk number 13. Plain and simple, it's just a cover homage to Todd McFarlane's famous Hulk 340 cover. We also have Miles Morales Spider-Man number 4. This is a possible intro of new Spider Slayers, and it seems to have at least one Alex Ross 1 in 100 variant cover. Up next, we have Scarlet Witch number 2. This is just a second print variant cover 1 in 25 by Alex Maleev. Now to round out Marvel, we have Excellent number 1. This is a 5-issue limited series that continues where the first series left off. First up from DC, we have Lazarus Planet, Revenge of the Gods number 1. This is the introduction of the gods of the multiverse, Scotty, Sekhmet, and others. Different in appearances than other versions of the characters that appeared in the past issues. Looks to be like a 1 in 25 and 1 in 50 variant covers will be available. Next up from DC, we have Multiversity Harley Screws Up the DCU number 1. It's a 6-issue limited series with a 1 in 25 and a 1 in 50 variant cover. Also up from DC, we have Batman The Adventures Continue Season 3, Issue 3. This is the first appearance of Straight Man, a henchman of the Joker. Finally for DC, we have Superman Lost number 1. This is a 10-issue series that sees Superman and Lois Lane as strangers after the Man of Steel returns home from being lost in space for 20 years. A 1 in 25 and a 1 in 50 variant cover will also be available for this title. Now moving away from the big hitters, we're going to some indie goodness. We have a couple titles from Image Comics, starting with No One number 1. As murderers in Pittsburgh soaked a dangerous political movement, copycat killers, and a mass vigilante who's determined to hold the powerful accountable. Lastly from Image Comics, we have Forge number 1. A squad of planet-smashing super soldiers find their routine mission to be anything but easy in a one-shot mature tale inspired by the sci-fi stories of Heavy Metal Magazine and Conan the Barbarian. Moving on to Boom Studios, we have the finale everybody's been waiting for, Berserker number 12. This is the final issue of the acclaimed series written by none other than Keanu Reeves, the one himself. We got a 1 in 10, a 1 in 50, a 1 in 75, and a 1 in 100, and 2 different foil variant covers that will be available. Finally, from Mark Millar Presents, we have Ancient Enemies, The Jinn number 1. Spin-off of Ancient Enemies. The origin of a mysterious half-human, half-alien creature born from the wreckage of a crashed spaceship. That's all the time we have here today. Once again, we want to apologize for not being here for you guys last week. Unfortunately, we were all sick. Some of us are still recovering. But we'll be back next week for sure. We want to remind you, if you haven't already, to please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below. I just want to thank you all for joining us this week. I'm Nate Slater, and I'll catch you in the void.